getting swarmed under! All in a day's work. You were grounded. Permanent. I'm freezing my arse off up here. shot! shot. New floor plan? Same old Val. Stupid silly! Fire! Out of mana!
You have made a grave mistake. Inferno! Solar Rage!
Not yet! You're dead!
Furious energies!
Another notch on the helmet. No room.
You have made a grave mistake.
Face!
Square! What a pity.
Cha! No mana!
Solar Rage! Solar Rage! No consequence!
No room. Gotta stay quick on them. quick on my feet.
Machine! Fire shot!
I'll hold this medallion for you.
All in a day's work.
Fire shot!
Awesome.
Yes.
Sorry, Brody. I didn't get up. I had an alarm set for 9, but I didn't wake up till 11:30. I'm not gonna be on long. Probably maybe not. My stepson is taking his brother test today. I'll try to be on tonight, and I'm not going to shop tomorrow. I'll be be over there most of. I'll be in Seymour most of the day.
Simple enough. Me pockets are full.
What are you doing? Okay, so is it Monday morning? Upon which I think pretty much no one was expecting this. Those people don't know, the video Vampers produces inside
Stupid Sally!
There might be one just to freshen up the format for the release of Blazing Dominion. But if your console set in Blazing Dominion was released 2 weeks after, which basically forced rotation upon the denizens of the dueling. As a result, it doesn't really make sense to ban a bunch of decks that are on the way out anyway. So, Konami waited for release to let people play with the shiny new toys through nationals, seasons, and regional weekends. And now
you're
we're here.
listening to it. I've heard this name.
Regardless of pages.
MBT.
Yeah.
This format probably does necessitate some sort of active. And that's because, at present, there is one deck that is head and shoulders above the rest. That's cool too. I like so it's so playing on the stuff. I had absolutely no foundation. This is a game that was built from the ground up on the hiding information.
Fire shot!
Quite powerful still. It had a great showing last year, despite the fact that Cool was just over. So let's see. Checkers and rallies, $3 up. Double. See these OCs, sour double up. You beef patty, grilled onion. See cups, with spicy chicken up. $3 each. Go all in for less. Only at Checkers and Rallies.
All in a day's work.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been the problem for a while.
What has?
Cool Tune. They released it on Master Duel, and they released everything before it came out. And yeah, I don't play Master Duel. It's bad. I need 2 more cards for my cool tune, and I really don't want to.
Fire! Time! Another notch on me helmet.
This is
Need more mana! Need a sec!
Legacy remains.
Is that an alpha pseudo
Molten Reach.
isn't banned, you are experimenting with it. The fairy tale 10-minute testing is 6 weeks, and what is 70% done. And now it is 0% done because we have to go back and change the whole thing. Alright, still, whatever. I hate snow. I think it's a really frustrating part of the game, but I can't deny it.
Another medallion.
Don't be on your way to 1. Obviously, putting a Super Monster to 1 is kind of interesting, especially one like Yummy Wage and recycle itself so easily. But I get it, you know, that they want these cards to be less available. The really frustrating thing this does is makes you a little more susceptible to cool tune click. When you go to access
No room.
Don't do that shit, come on. Branded Fusion 1 makes sense. God, why was this ever put to 2? This card was powerful the whole time it was a 1. Yeah, I mean, it is such an unbelievable powerhouse in Draco Tales specifically, and I'm happy to see it coming.
Need a sec. Fire shot!
Frustrating card to play, so that's why. It does not do anything.
Stupid salad!
Best you can do is choose some card. Sort of qualify. Format where qualify is legal at 1. I guess now this is it. The other thing I can do is simply into flat blue from another thing, which means no one gets
Simple enough. Need more mana!
no longer like, it's actually pretty easy in the grand scheme of things. The interesting part about this is that it's a
Out of mana!
Legacy remains.
I'd love to be wrong. This would be a fun card to be broken for a format, but I don't think. Waiting time
Sure.
to get we decided to go that's the Radiant Typhoon cards have just been so stacked, I think, is what you're seeing people out there. Like, play the damn thing. Ron Draco Tail, like, funny was it that they isn't that hilarious? They just
Molten Reach. Round their fortune.
this is a powerful extender, but this is also the cool tune hit we're seeing for a format that is wholly dominated by cool tune. Right?
This is what we
wrong?
treasure hunt.
Let's go with that.
This collection belongs to Huatalotley. Now that's a name
Or ever.
Apparently he's an architect in charge of preserving ancient and notable relics. Let's see what he's gathered. Until next time.
Start with just your spare chain before set deploying investments and see where it can take your future's potential. Ready to see yours? Start investing with the Acorn's ass.
Alright. Really nothing to say to that. It's the third Arthalion that gets you. You know, sometimes it is. I will be honest, sometimes it is. What? And no unlimbs. Wait, is there actually no unlimbs? Are you kidding me? That's it. Okay, what do you want me to say about this? I feel like you're reading the half of it. Where's the rest of it? Yeah, so changes from this fan list, I would say probably I think Cool Dude is the best. What are you talking about? I feel like I'm going crazy! There's one Cool Dude hit, Secret Overtake, one hit with a functional FTK that could play but often didn't, and then a bunch of hits to fucking you want Oopsie and Malice? Are you for real? I mean, I say this all the time, and situations like this are more clear, but there's two reasons that Konami will release a ban list. The first is that something's gone unbelievably wrong, that a significant amount of cards are far too powerful and need to be brought to heel. This pales in comparison to the use case of the ban list that they much prefer, which is buy our new shit, which is go to the store and purchase Blazing Dominion available in stores now. Go to Walgreens, go to Target, go to Walmart, buy as much Blazing Dominion as you can and rip that motherfucking rotary. So this is not old.
Close and personal. Stupid silly. Easy.
I don't know. I don't give up.
I knew I should have picked up Cool Tune when I could have. Or I could have. Yeah, could have.
You know, there is one possible outcome that makes sense, and that is that Mr. Konami has practiced Cool Tune Fairy Tale matchup for the last 900 hours and has come to the understanding to 100-0 that unbanning Fairy Tale Snow will create a fight that Cool Tune cannot possibly overcome. I will have... Really looks like a sign from man, I try to be positive in these ban list updates. I think, you know, despite the fact that the community likes to say game dead after every single change to anything, I come out of almost every ban list.
You have come too far. My desire never fails. Piercing shot!
Freezing for an issue of skill.
I can tell you, it's perfect. Perfect. Down to the last minute details.
You could never understand what it means to pursue greatness. Freezing vortex. Inconsequential. Weakness. Death's array! Strategic perversion. Need more time. Permeable wrath. Need more mana. An issue of skill.
How does he do that when this is all interrupted? Vader's superior striking ability, the fact that he's so strong, and has figured out how to use those limbs.
You have come too far, and my design never fails. An issue of skill.
Your resume is getting rejected. If this is set up, I'm killing everybody. Got it. Set it.
You're not my Agadaki.
You're not supposed to be here.
The palace of Liravor shall not suffer the same fate as Atsuatan. Strategic perversion. Fire in the hole! Measure. Consider an issue of skill.
I'm serious. But if you want to leave it, over here.
You have come too far, and my design never fails. Balanced. Fractured space. Axi's will is my goal, and soon will be yours. Chilling despair. The strategic perversion. And now, termination! An issue of skill.
It will be short-lived. The ranks will quickly be replenished.
Maybe still. The sacrifices have to be made.
How did you reach me? Fractured space. Permeable wrath. An issue of skill.
I never got a Darth Vader helmet. What? Yeah. One day. Why did the Yu-Gi-Oh card ban? For 119. K904 in the row. The Royal Roll by Purpose Shield.
How did you reach me? Fractured space. And now, termination. Consider the end.
Need more mana!
Inconsequential.
Gotta get rid of fucking cool tune rotary.
Sure, but you'll never make top 12.
What's that supposed to mean?
You have come too far. My design never fails.
Non-Jedi. Consider the end.
Need more mana.
Wallow. Behold, true genius. An issue of skill.
The detective blocking you is Prim. He heard about your little scheme to help Ratchet and was less than impressed.
How did you reach me? Fractured space. You could never understand the burden of unparalleled intellect!
Undulating frost.
Yeah! Behold, Overload Protocol! Consider yourself outplayed.
The palace of Liravor shall not suffer the same fate as Ansuatel.
Consider the end. City's will is my calling, and soon will be yours. Consider yourself outplayed.
Should I keep it sealed?
You could never understand what it means to pursue greatness. Waited. Freezing vortex. Corrupted outcome. An issue of skill.
It is something holographic.
Something to drop on elevator.
You have come too far. My design never fails.
Eradication. And now, termination. Killing dog. Burning anguish. Consider the end. Behold, Overload Protocol. An issue of skill.
You'll find out that's the same guy. And that's my one. And then once you hit episode 5, then show them the prequels. And then at the end, which was really cool.
This ends here. In Atsiri's name, I shall end you! Strategic perversion! Witness! Dead Saray! Flaming resilience! Invincible! experience. Behold, Overload Protocol. An issue of skill.
This shit is not 240, bro. You can buy one right now for 200. You can buy it now, 200. Last sale's 190. 220. 190, 220.
You have come too far, and my design never fails.
Eradication! Burning anguish. Consider the end. Behold, Overload Protocol! Consider yourself outplayed.
Is this box? It's in the bag again. That's not wrong. Alright, anyone else is just a lunatic. Hey, you can play through it. I'm an idiot.
Me? Daddy gonna make me drunk.
You could never understand what it means to pursue greatness. Function. Fractured space. Freezing the vortex. Weakness. Dead array. Consider yourself outplayed.
She demands excellence. Must succeed. The palace of Liravol shall not suffer the same fate as Ansoatl!
Consider the end.
Not yet!
Yet another pathetic failure.
Shut up, you cheat.
You could never understand what it means to pursue greatness. Flaming resilience. Biting cold. Undulating frost.
More time!
An issue of skill.
It's dead. And let me just say this. If you ever want a sequel for Destiny, you want Destiny.
How did you reach me?
Incoming!
Consider the end. Impaired reality. My designs are foolproof. Yet another pathetic failure.
40 for whatever that is. I think that's a total. It's literally going to get 40,000. Okay, so it's loaded at 40,120. We have a little baby that wants to. We have
This ends here. In Atsiri's name, I shall end you! Strategic perversion! Behold, overload protocol. Inconsequential. Consider the egg. Behold, overload protocol. Yet another pathetic failure.
And as the show progressed, they gave them a little bit of flair. They gave the tails a slight curve to them and let them drag a little bit longer. And Rebels
You have come too far. My design never fails. Freezing vortex. Permeable run. Flaming resilience. Killing. Witness. Death's array. Strategic perversion! Wait a sec! Fractured. Miscalculate.
I'll hold this medallion for you.
What is the dark saber? It belongs to you. No, it belongs to her. It must be won in battle. In order for her to wield the dark saber again, she would need to defeat you in combat. It's yours. It doesn't work that way. The dark saber doesn't have. It simply does. Without that blade, he's a pretender to the throne. Easily. Perhaps you'll get another dragon ratio have been reached. But the largest VTuber in the world.
Over and over. I pore over my designs constantly. I know Doriani or his proxies will try to stop Atsiri's ascension. Fools. I've calculated every result, every possible nuance. My perfect mechanism is not one design. It is a living machine. A temple construct that can modify its internal structure to change and adapt. History will show. I am the greatest genius of them all. Not you, old friend.
One copy of Increased Golem if you're not playing any supplementary engines. I think you have to play this in a pure list because not only can it allow you to card hands to play through the gear, which the deck cannot do, but it also gives you a third non-tuner push, which means you don't use like Echoes, Spark, or Harmonia, or have to play the deck jumpers. One copy of Crimson Call, then one copy of Branded Beast. Unlike King's Resonance, this comes up for free through any of our combo lines without requiring insert. Since we have Game Piece for the favorite Branded Beast, it's just better to have in the main deck all the time.
Don't come up the die. Oh, he's out of some trouble. The problem is you can't even go on the, you can't even, oh no, you can't, people get me. I don't even know if this thing is. I'm helping someone else do the job right now. Stop.
Alright, Justin, I'm hopping out of here. I gotta get my son ready to go over to my mom's. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
once heard your name. I am Elder Madox. Your silencing of the wayward spear has calmed the spirit. Here, I observe the biting chill of the gale, while I mourn our losses. The winter owl blesses you, and the spirit concedes. I have little time left in this world, and I am on my last adventure. From here, I shall observe winter across 3 weeks of night. Then I shall join the wisdom of owls who came before me. Before you depart, I bear a gift. Hear the spirit.